Hello, hello, hello. Yes, it is Professor B, and today is another installment of From the Heart of a Woman. Excuse me. Well, as you know, I am instructor at a community college here in my area, and this was week 2 of summer school. This week, I was speaking to my students, and we were talking about social and emotional development in children, and adolescents, and in adults. Now, spent some time quoting the great minds such as Sigmund Freud, Eric Erikson, and Goldman, and we had a lot of questions that arised regarding emotional development, especially around emotional intelligence and emotional wellness. Now, what exactly is emotional intelligence, Professor B? Well, I'm glad you asked. Emotional intelligence is defined as the ability to use one's own and others' emotions effectively to solve problems and to live happily. Now, this starts with first being able to recognize your own emotions, recognize the emotions of others, then understanding these emotions, and then regulating one's own emotions for the simple fact that you can't control what other people do or what other people feel. Now, in doing so, people have more satisfying and fulfilling relationships, and it leads to greater well-being in life. Now, based on this definition and what I see in the world, we are not emotionally well for the most part. Just think about the state of the world. Even who we have in office tweeting emotional tweets based on what people say. Something my granny and my mama have always taught me is that I can't worry about what other people say and what other people think about me, because what other people think about me are their thoughts, and their thoughts are none of my business. If they aren't valuable people whose opinion I value, I should not get my drawers in a bunch over what people think about me. But even when we have the White House tweeting emotional tweets, people on Facebook and other areas of social media in their emotions, and you see these extraordinary emotional displays over what? I have no clue. That just kind of solidifies my idea that in our world we are not emotionally well. So, excuse me. How can we help ourselves? Now, widespread, the world is what it is, but we have to find our place and carve out our own little spot, our little niche in society. Do you agree? So how can we help ourselves individually? I'm going to give you 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 signs of emotional well-being, emotional wellness. Okay? All right, here we go. Now, 1, a person who is emotionally well is in touch with his or her emotions. This person has the ability to label, acknowledge, and accept tough emotions. Stuff like hurt, disappointment, embarrassment, tough emotions, tough things that we feel, anger, tough emotions. We know how to label, acknowledge, and accept these emotions, as well as move on from these emotions without getting stuck. I can feel depressed, but do I let depression ruin the rest of my day? I can acknowledge it's here. I can label it, feel it, label it. Okay, I'm feeling blue. I'm feeling depressed. Acknowledge its presence. Accept that it's here. Reason and analyze why it's here. and allow it to pass. Truly, I believe that we as human beings should be conduits for our emotions. What do I mean by conduits? We should be able to let emotion come through, express it, and get it out. It goes. Comes through, goes out. Instead of holding it and pushing it back and pushing it down. Never good. That shows up in your body with bad health. Real talk. All right. Moving on from number 1. Number 2, a person who is emotionally well likes the person they see in the mirror every day. Yes, flaws and all. You may think your nose is too big, or my eyes are not set right, or my ears are not symmetrical, or maybe my skin color, or maybe I have acne scars or chicken pox marks, or maybe I'm too fat or too skinny, or my boobs are too small, or my hairline is doing or something, my edges are not right. Emotionally healthy people look in the mirror and love who they see. Emotionally healthy people take care of themselves. They know themselves. They set proper boundaries for themselves. They love themselves inside and outside. That's a sign of an emotionally healthy person. Okay, moving on. Number 3, a person who is emotionally well is flexible. You are adaptable, and when life throws you a curveball, you know how to assess the situation, monitor, and adjust. You do this in your home life. You do this in your relationships. You do this at work. You do this with your children. You do this wherever. You know how to go with the flow if necessary, or go home if necessary, without making a big fuss. I know people, oh my gosh, something changes, they fussing. I'm people. I'm learning how just to go with the flow and make it do what it do so that it fits my life. I used to be so stuck. Oh my God, it has to be this way. Very routine, very programmed, and change was problematic. I'm learning how to be more flexible, because when I let it roll off my back, I feel better. Instead of just fussing and getting all worked up in emotion, I'm getting myself worked up while the rest of the world is going on and the people that are making a change have changed. We got to learn how to be flexible. Okay, moving on. Number 4, people who are emotionally well live in gratitude. These are people who tend to appreciate their life, and they are purposeful about the ways they live. These people are people who count their blessings, even the small things, instead of focusing on what they don't have. Yeah, we can get all in a tizzy about not having our dream home, having our dream job, not having enough money, not having support, not having the friends we think we want, or the relationship we think we want, and we get busy and get stuck in scarcity mentality. That's what I'm going to call it. The lack of. Instead of seeing the joy in the fact that, yeah, I may not be driving my Lexus. I'm not driving my Lexus yet. But my Explorer takes me everywhere I want to go. And I don't have any car note. I'm very grateful for that. I'm not living in my dream house. But I have ample room for me and my son. We have a lot of things. We've been blessed. I got too many clothes in my closet. It's time to purge. We can't sit and get stuck in the don't haves, what I don't have. People who are emotionally well live in gratitude. They're grateful for their lives and everything they've been blessed with. Gotta focus on gratitude. And moving on, last but not least, people who are emotionally well, they value experiences more than things. These are people who are focused on taking the trip, going to the concert, over acquiring wealth and popularity. Studies have shown that people who are focused on acquiring things are less well off emotionally than those who value self-fulfillment, friends, and family. Yeah, I'm that go on the trip, go to the concert person, because those type of activities bring shared experiences with the people you value. With your friends, with your family, with your loved ones, with your significant other. It brings value to your life that you have an experience that you can say, remember when, and we did, and we went, instead of your shoes, this MK bag, which is next season maybe something else, or I don't know, because you know fashions and fads change. But people, that number 5, they are busy acquiring experiences over things. Well, there you have it. 5 signs of good emotional well-being. Can you think of any other signs? If you do, please, please, please drop them in the comment section below. And as always, if you found value in this video, give me a thumbs up, like it, share it with your friends. Maybe they can find some value. And subscribe to the channel. Well, this comes to the end of our discussion today. And until next time, Professor out. You guys have a wonderful weekend.